Hi everyone, blessed be. And so I thought I would continue my series on oracle card meanings with the moonology card deck by Yasmin Boland. Not sponsored, I just like this deck of cards. And the first card for today is the full moon eclipse, and it says basically this one: whatever situation you're asking about, it's now reached its peak. Like, this is it now. Whatever unfolds now is out of your control. This is going to be a way for you to learn and evolve, and if you're letting something go, it's going to feel really hard, but stick with it. It's the right time, it's the right thing to do. You need to let it go, and you need to do it now. It's also saying that, like, okay, so one thing for you may no longer be available, but new opportunities are going to arise, and things that are meant for you aren't going to go away. It's just obviously whatever you're letting go right now was not meant for you, so it's going to go, and it's just get yourself sort of, get your head in the right place and just accept that this is it now. Whatever will be, and that's what's going to happen right now. Basically, a situation or whatever it is you're asking about, it's either done with or it's like sort of reached its, climax, like that's it now. So, yeah. And the next card is this one, which is the waxing moon. And it says the energy is gaining momentum. So basically this one's, it's a very positive, it's a good sign, and it's saying, you're on the right track, you're following your dreams, you're going to get there. It's early days, but you are going to get there. It's still going to take work, you've still got to work hard, and you're not quite there yet, but you're so close, so keep going. And basically, carry on being committed to your goals and your dreams. You are going to get there. You're full of potential and you're on the right track, and you're so close. So keep going and make sure you're still committed to whatever it is that you want to achieve. Make sure it's what you really, really want, and keep working for it. And the next one is this one. Void of course moon, it says. Basically, nothing will come of this situation. So it's saying that whatever you've asked about, nah, it ain't going to work. Nothing's going to come from it. Nothing's going to happen. So it might be a point of letting it go. I mean, it could be good news or bad news, depending on what you're asking about. But basically, the answer is, nah, it's not going to happen. So it could either be, yes, it's not going to happen, you're fine, or it's going to be, nah, sorry, it's not going to work out. It's going to be one of those two sort of interpretations. Just trust that, what will be, and if it doesn't happen, it's not, it's not meant to, and just move on, and just accept that, in this situation, whatever will be. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And the next one is new moon in Capricorn, and this one's saying, your hard work's going to pay off. This is more about like career and stuff. So basically, if you're not happy in your job, maybe now's the time to move on, and find something else that will be better, or maybe it's time to sort of renegotiate and talk about whatever the problem is and find a resolution to that. It says you've got to think of the long term, and then you can decide, you'll be able to decide for yourself what's the best course of action to take, whether it is go and move on to another job, or whether it is stick it out but renegotiate and let them know your boundaries, or discuss your salary, or whatever it is that you are having a problem with. Maybe it's a colleague who's not treating you well. You need to tell someone and sort it out, or depending on who it is and how bad it is, now's the time to move on. Whatever it is, you need to plan what you're going to do, and you just got to do it. You need to just stick to it, because if you don't make a plan and take some action, nothing's going to change, and you need this situation to change. and yeah, just make a plan, decide what you're going to do, and you need to make that decision, and you need to sort it now. Really, you've left it too long. You've left it far long enough. The next one is the new moon in Virgo. And it says it's time to give rather than to take. So it might be time to sort of step back and sort of take stock of your situation, where you are, what you want to do, where you want to go. This suggests that if you've been ill, then your health should hopefully improve. It's looking more on the positive than anything else. This is saying that it's like you're going to get a fresh start. It depends obviously what situation you're asking about. You need to do stuff to improve your health. Healthy eating, exercise, and then that will help improve your health as well. It's time to think about if you're sort of stuck or stuck in some sort of situation or something. It's time to think, well, okay, is it because of me, the way I'm seeing the situation? Is it something I need to change to improve the situation, to make it move on? And maybe it's time to give back and, think about, and the next card is this one, which is the Gibbous Moon. It says you're very close to achieving your goal. So it suggests that the situation you're asking about, it's about to sort of, you're about to find out the answer. It's not going to be a sort of it might not be a clear-cut yes or no, but you will get an idea of what the answer is. You've got to take things steady, take things carefully. You are on the right track. It's just going to take a little bit of negotiating and a little bit of thinking and acting carefully on your part. And you're just being reminded that you might have to sort of make some tweaks to your plans, but it will work out. You're going to see the results very soon. So keep going for it. And the next card is Full Moon in Cancer. This one suggests that a personal issue you have is going to reach a resolution. You need to think carefully about the feelings of other people. It's still important to get what you want to say across and everything, but you do need to consider other people's feelings. And maybe you need to think carefully about the best way to approach the situation. The situation or the challenge or whatever it is you've asked about is coming to an end. You've just got to work hard to take stock of other people's thoughts and feelings, because emotions might run quite high at the moment. You might have something, this one suggests that you might have something to do with your family, but it's not going to be anything major, but it is something that you're going to have to help sort out. And you can still move towards what you want, but you might just have to sort of change the goalposts a little bit. So that's that one. The next one is this one, which is the third quarter moon. And this card says adjustments are required. So this is where you might be in a situation where you've had some positive things come to you, but also some negative things have come along with it. You need to let the negative things go, and you've got to keep going. Whatever the situation is, you've got to decide, is this really toxic for me? Is this not a good thing? If it's not a good thing, move away, back away, let go of it. If it's a good thing, then all being well, it should work out. It's a card that says that you might have to make some adjustments to your plan, but basically it's saying it's all good.
You just might have to reevaluate your situation and maybe make some little adjustments to your plan. But whatever it is, you'll get there. It's just you've got to have a little bit more flexibility. And the last one for today is this one, which is the Disseminating Moon. It says it's time to time to breathe out. It's time to just, take a breath, just reflect on anything that's happened, how you can learn from it, move on, and just take that step back now. It's saying that whatever situation is, that's it now, it's over. It suggests that it's a time for you to sort of think to yourself how you could have maybe handled it better, or it's a time to just think of how, if this is an experience and you need to just think, what have you learned from this, and, what would you do differently next time? It also says that wherever you are, this is where you're at the moment, and it's fine, it's okay. And it's all about accepting that, and accepting that, okay, this has occurred. It may not be what I wanted, but it's okay. And it will all work out okay in the end. Don't fall into a slump, keep going, and if you've hit some sort of obstacle and you haven't been able to get past it, well, just have a think, well, what could you have done differently to get past it? Is there anything you could do to get past it? It's a time for reflection and a time to just sort of sit back and breathe and just meditate on the situation and think, okay, I could have done this, couldn't I? And then just reevaluate everything and then move on from there. So that is the third one, I think it is, on these cards. There's still a few cards left because there's quite a lot in this deck. So I'll do them over the next few videos. I probably won't do these all in one massive go. I reckon I can get this done in about 3 more videos, but I might break it up. So if you see a different video next week, don't worry. It's just I've decided to switch it up a bit and do something a bit different for a week. If it's the same one, then I've changed my mind. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Blessed be, and bye for now.